It's quite a comeback win, down 2 goals twice to go back and get the overtime victory.
Well, I'd say real gutsy, real character builder for our group. We're a group that's real thin right now, and we got some guys up, we got some injuries, and guys are stepping up. Guys that we ask every night just continue to step up for us, and it was a good crowd, and we played well. We liked our game in the full 60 minutes. I liked our start. We had a couple good looks we didn't score on, and I thought Thiessen played really well early on, and he had a strong game. But getting that first power play goal to get a little bit of life at our group there, and then Johnny's fight there to kind of spark the group really kind of got us going. So it was good for him to step up and show some emotion. And we had a little frustration in the second period with some of the calls that were made. The one on Johnny because he slammed the door on the bench, which I thought was a little bit irregular in the league. But give our guys credit. They battled back. We got the point, and then we got the overtime win.
Talk about the week that Jason Dickinson has had 3 game-winning goals now.
He's been playing real well. That's part of the development. It's part of the process, and confidence is really huge for him. And he made a great play on the overtime win. I don't know if it hit the other guy's skate and went in. I thought did it go right to the backside, or did it hit that Vogelberger skate?
I think it hit his skate.
Might have hit his skate, but at the end of the day, you put pucks on that, and good things happen. But he's been playing really well. He's been, he's getting rewarded for some hard work offensively. He's done a great job defensively on the penalty kill and the face-off situation. So that's all part of the development. He's a first-round pick. He's taken a step here with our group, and it's good to see because, with Fox up and dialing out, I thought he's really done a great job of filling that hole.
Max, another for him. He said a couple maybe wanted back against Manitoba, but huge bounce back for him, and still continues to win.
He was solid tonight. The second one he probably would have liked to have back, but he made some big saves, especially in overtime. And it's part of the game. At the end of the day, he gets the win, and that's all we count. And I liked their group. They were resilient. They battled hard. Max has come in here and done a good job for us, and he's getting some wins. And it's a huge win tonight. That's a team that we're battling for in a playoff spot right now, and the percentage points are huge. And, so we got to turn around and get right back at her again tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Do you try and roll and continue to ride Max and go with him again tomorrow?
We'll see where he is. He hurt his hand there in overtime a little bit, so we'll see how he is tomorrow morning and then make that assumption. But he's been playing really well for us, so why not ride the hot goalie?
The fourth line seemed like they had a pretty good game overall with Moline. Just talk about what they were able to do tonight.
Well, they had limited ice time in the third, where we were pushing a little bit, trying to get back in the game, and then once we tied it up, we're trying to manage the matchups a little bit. And what their job, I talked to them before the game, is just to control their game a little bit, not get scored on, create some energy, be positive on the ice. And we're not looking them to score, but we're not looking them to get scored against. And I thought they did a pretty good job. Our third line got burnt for a couple of goals tonight. They need to be a little bit better. But at the end of the day, everybody did what was asked of them. It was a hard-fought game. They're a tight checking team. They play hard. They got 4 lines deep. You look at their fourth line, 2 NHL guys on there, I think, over 1,000 games. So I'm sure they look up when they're playing against them. They're a little bit wide-eyed. But they did a good job. And when you look at a game like tonight, everybody plays a certain role. And if he didn't score, he didn't get assist, but he didn't get scored upon. That's just as good as scoring a goal.
Good, thanks, guys.